When diving, it's not unusual to find thermoclines. Thermoclines are places in the water column where water of different temperatures meet. Since water of different temperatures don't mix, it can be confusing the first time you find one, if you're not ready for it. The first thing you notice, if visibility is good enough, is something that looks like water underwater. While you are processing this strange visual, you will likely descend straight through it, while the water you were in, on top of a thermocline, may have been near 80 degrees. The water below may be close to 60. This is a shocking sensation. This is like being dunked in a pool of cold water, while underwater. The shock is generally accompanied by a stinging sensation. Usually about the time you get used to that, you find another that drops you into water around 40 degrees or less. The stinging stops when the exposed skin goes numb. When you ascend, you may expect it to feel amazing as you move into warmer water. Yet, usually, you're met by a burning sensation. Think about coming in from the freezing cold and putting your hands in cold water. It feels so hot, it burns. On the other hand, when you know thermoclines are there, and you have dressed to go multiple thermoclines deep, it can feel refreshing as you cool off on the colder side. But the real question is, how do thermoclines relate to us spiritually? Great question. Many times, a new Christian will believe that the warm waters on the surface are the same as the waters at the bottom. That's because until you start scuba diving, a pool or the shallow water of a pond or lake are what you've experienced. As we go deeper in our faith, the situations we move between don't always transition gently. Experienced Christians know you can be sitting in the warm water 1 minute, and the next, you are ice cold. For a good example of that, read the book of Job. This isn't something Jesus was unfamiliar with. On Palm Sunday, he rode in as Messiah, to much warmth from those around him. On Maundy Thursday, he was leading the Last Supper. Less than 24 hours later, Jesus had been betrayed, arrested, accused, falsely convicted, tortured beyond belief, hung on a cross while icy taunts were sent his way, had dismissed his spirit, and descended into Sheol. As bad as we think we have it, none of us have had a day like that. We ask God why He would allow things to happen to us when we get in a car accident, break a limb, even when we hit traffic while running late to something we see as important. The day falls apart, and we are crying to God as if we have been abandoned. On the cross at 3 p.m., we see Matthew 27:46. And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani? That is, my God, why have you forsaken me? In that moment, Jesus was separated from the Father. This happened so that no matter what happens in our lives, we will never be separated from God. Hebrews 13:5 tells us, Let your conduct be without covetousness. Be content with such things as you have. For He Himself has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So no matter how cold it gets, or how quickly that cold hits you, know that Jesus is with you. I pray that this message has encouraged you. For full messages, please visit us at the Canton Covenant Group channel. Thank you, and dive safe.